Alright guys, today we are back with a farming simulator one. I will be farming on my dad's farm with him.
Washington. We heard from Mr. Trump last night. We're going to hear from Hillary Clinton a little bit later this morning. And the White House has announced this morning that the president will also speak out today. He's also going to meet with Mr. Trump at the White House tomorrow. We're going to bring all these speeches live as the moon rolls on here.
Let's focus in on the results. NBC News has Trump with 278 electoral votes. We expect him to pick up more once the dust finally settles in the battleground states of Arizona, Minnesota, Michigan, and New Hampshire.
It is a different story.
200,000 a day.
Take a look at this. Hillary Clinton has the lead.
Look at how much he has in his silo in corn.
Now nearly 150,000.
Savannah just mentioned President-elect Trump. Well, he'll enter the White House with Republicans in control of Congress, the GOP managing to hang on to the Senate.
Got our political team all lined up to break it down, and we'll start again with NBC national correspondent Peter Alexander at Trump Tower this morning. Hi, Peter. Good morning to you.
Hey, Matt and Savannah, good morning to you. I just spoke to a top official close to Donald Trump who tells me, as they watched the results come in last night, they were simply stunned that aides thought the race would be close, but never thought that Donald Trump would come out on top. Trump now proving himself to be the great disruptor of American politics, single-handedly overthrowing the status quo. It was the speech Trump supporters had hoped for, but few Americans expected to hear.
I've just received a call from Secretary Clinton.
At 2:50 Wednesday morning, Donald Trump delivers a victory speech.
He gave Clinton the secretary. Clinton the secretary?
In a departure from the historically nasty tone of his campaign, a humble Trump praised Clinton and preached a message.
Still just under 20%.
There we go, almost like president.
And Huey Long was running against FDR, saying, every man a king, I'm going to redistribute wealth.
This field collects more than the other two. It's a big field.
Why do we have all of the tractors over here except for this one?
Because that one we don't need over here right now. We have one for the plow, one for the planter, and one for the spreader. So we only need those over here. With this combine, you can pretty much start the plow right away.
Well, the big difference is, however, that Hillary Clinton has called him and acknowledged what happened. And we'll hear from her this morning.
And the planter, a few after that.
Yeah, but you want to wait a couple of rows at least so they don't run into each other.
At least they're the same speed.
Yeah, that's why I got rid of your little white tractor.
I know.
And I bought a new big one.
I know.
I wanted to make sure we were on an even keel.
Now, what are they going to deal with in Congress? Look, he made a very gracious speech last night, and yesterday morning I was talking about the importance of public
What are you doing? I have a trailer over
But
here.
there's a whole trail behind
it's
that.
small,
That
it's
he had to say, the kind of language.
I know, I should switch them out.
And how he
One of the big
meant
trailers should be over here because I can't fill it.
those rooms, I
This
think,
field
would be a high
fills that
priority.
trailer and my combine.
Mike Murphy, if you're one
The
of
little
those
one?
Republicans over the last
It's 100% full and my
Thanks, no way to
combine
Donald
stays
Trump.
85%
And you're in
full.
Congress, you're in the
When I'm
House,
done
you're in
with
the
this
Senate,
field.
you're in the State House,
Alright.
around the country.
You start the plow
How's your
yet?
week going?
Well,
No,
shots
just
and
not
stuff
gonna do
like
that.
everybody, but in a larger sense, we've got to bring the country together, and we all want our president to succeed. So,
I have to
the
go
one
in.
thing about one party
You coming to me or am I
government is it's a
coming up
team,
there?
and you have two very strong, experienced
I'll
people,
come to you.
Mitch McConnell and Paul Ryan. I think Republicans have to come together and encourage them.
You know what, how about you come up here, because I gotta hold this trailer.
Also has a long memory.
I don't
He
care
says
which
it
way
himself. Is he going to really
Where
reach
you
out? He
at?
says it.
I'm Alright, I'll come
up there. Okay, I get it.
I left the big green one over there.
That is the huge question, but he now has an awesome responsibility, and people tend to rise to
'Cause
it.
we-
And I think he very well may after last night, and we've got to meet him there. I'm going to take Radio Free GOP and bury the transmitter for a while. We're going to do one last broadcast on the election, and then the resistance will shut down. Let's hope for the best, and hope Trump does that, President-elect Trump. I'm learning to say it. I hope he does that, and I think our leaders ought to fall in and.
Yeah, I think a really important thing is that we've gotten ourselves deeply
Whoa.
involved in what I call tribal politics. We're playing one tribe against the other. We've got to get the African American. No, we've got to get the Chicano vote, or the Mexican American vote, or the Hispanic vote, whatever you choose to call it. We've got to get the white working class vote. What we've got to do is find a way that they can all agree on a common goal and a common way to get to that goal. Because elections now are about separating them and trying to leave a lot of bodies on the field in hopes that yours survive and get you to where you need to get to. And that's the single biggest issue for this country beyond everything else in life.
Michael, talking about the shifting of the tectonic plates, I mean, the redefinition potentially of what it means to be a Republican Party. Yes, we're going to redefine the Democratic Party, but what does the Republican Party mean? And have we seen, is there a precedent for that in history?
Absolutely not in this case. And, you know, the Republican Party, if President Trump is successful, a year from now is going to be Donald Trump's party, and people are going to try to be like him in all sorts of ways. The interesting thing, though, is that this is a president-elect who has worn as a badge of honor. I've never had any military experience. I've never had any experience in political office.
How much is yours at right now?
Fascinating to see how he's going to be able to do that without that kind of background.
Alright, stop.
He has had the lowest expectations of any candidate I've ever seen and exceeded them.
Is it empty?
Yep.
89% in this trailer.
Great opportunity if you'll evolve into the job.
That's why I like these
Tom,
trailers.
Mike, and Michael, thank you
Pretty
so much.
easy.
Just ahead, what will a Trump
Are you gonna start the
administration
planter
look
right
like?
now,
Will we bring
or-
it to
Yeah, I already am.
Phillips cabinet? We'll talk more about that.
And the world was watching. Now it's reacting. The strong opinions pouring in from around the globe. But first, on this Wednesday morning, these messages.
I'm taking the combine to the next field that it'll need to be used at. That's why I left that tractor over there that was over there. Because that's the next field we're going to work on. That's the next one that'll come due.
Look how much money we have in storage, Dad.
I know, probably 415.
16.
Is your sister back, Itsy? Do you again?
You said you wanted to feel better about your cereal. General Mills Big G cereal, hear you. That's why we say yes to whole grain.
Well, I think it's good over here with a red kid.
High fructose corn syrup. So no matter what your favorite is, you can feel good about General Mills Big G cereal. Right now at Soma. Free slippers with any.
What are you doing?
I was dropping that trailer off over there for now.
No, leave the big green one over there.
I'm gonna haul it back and forth.
Only at Soma. Can't see it, can't taste it, but there's so much more to it. Here's how Ben.
And pretty soon here we're going to have to start running some corn to the market because we're almost out of money. We're down to $6,000, $6,300.
Yeah, I know. And it's dropping by the second.
Yeah, but yours isn't. Mine is.
Yeah, mine just dropped slower.
Yeah, but look at, we're down to $6,300 already.
The goodness inside. Also try Benefiber Healthy Shake. It's
Yeah,
proven
once.
to keep you feeling fuller longer.
Mine drops slower.
Right.
Mine just drops when it drops.
Instead of produced, designed with attention.
But this field's almost done being tended already. And the other fields are already done. I just replanted both of the other fields.
At Mazda, every detail matters. Because driving matters. The all-new 3-row Mazda CX-9.
America's beverage company
Lusher!
bring you more ways to reduce calories from sugar with more great tasting beverages with less sugar or no sugar at all. Smaller portion sizes.
You right now, nothing?
Well, when the plow is done over there, where are you at? You need to hook that tractor back up to the plow if you're just running around a single tractor.
I wasn't running
Hook
around.
that back up to the plow that's over there.
Less sugar.
Plow over here is done. We'll hook it up to the planter over there. But we're gonna take this plow and this planter over to the other big field, the other field,
The new Pixel phone.
by the house,
Exclusively on
and
Verizon.
silo.
The only next-gen network that lets you get the most.
Not where that is, the one right here.
Because Verizon LTE Advanced delivers 50%.
But we have to wait for them to be done.
450 cities coast to coast.
And then after that, once we harvest those fields again, we'll harvest them too. And then that third big field will be ready again. And then after that, we should start running some corn. I was hoping the little message would come up and tell me that we could do that challenge again. And then we would both grab a tractor and start running big green trailer loads. I almost bought the semi truck the other day.
You should do it. You need it. We need 2 of them though.
It'd be pretty cool to have one to run the grain around with.
Yeah, that could be But I run the green around most of the time. You're most of the time in the combine.
Hurry into JCPenney for early Black Friday deals. Friday and Saturday only. Save 20% with
But yeah, I leave everything at where the next field is for it to be used at.
I got 2 minutes left of recording.
Well, you got 2 minutes of just sitting here, so you should have paused the recording a long time ago.
Friday and Saturday only. Save 20% with your JCPenney credit card.
Alright, well, see you guys next time.